Hello everybody and welcome back to Mixing a Bloom. Today we have Eyes Closed and it's probably my top 3 favourite songs on the entire project. So, first things first, the demo's up there. So if you have the project, you may listen to the demo. I should enable all of these. I took them off and I don't have that plugin anymore. Well, okay. I took them all off for mastering. Anywho, but I'll turn them back on anyway. Anyway, these are all the guitars that were lovely provided by Jerry the Clown. Shout out to him. It's an unlisted video of when they were recorded and how they were recorded. So if you've ever got the time and somehow have the link, go watch it there. Here are all the guitars. This is also a guitar here. I've just made it. No, it's not, because you can tell because it's called something. I lied, and the only thing on this bass is the voice of God, because I just wanted more oomph and more punch to it. No. We gotta be brave. Let's fall in love. See, there you go. Anywho, these are both are the exact same thing, just played twice, pan 100% left and right. This is the main guitar. This is another one. It's just EQ'd and put in the background with this preset here. Same with this. Just put it in the background because I don't want them all on top of one another and clashing. Here is all the other instruments, but they're all digital, so I'm not going to cover them. They're all there. And let's just get to the main vocals. I'm trying to make this quick because I like to chat a lot of shit in these videos. Anyway, mix bus, default gold particle. This is definitely boosting the volume and doing some sort of EQ, like 32K because it's an Avalon, and probably boosting maybe some low end, if not taking it out. But it's more likely boosting it because there's only a bass. Anywho, here's the limiter, doing absolutely nothing, because it never does. That's how I set my recording channel. Recording. Fun fact about this song, or it's not really a fun fact, because if I play this, hang on. I'm frozen in your room, heartbreak tucking through you. Could you hear that, like at the very end, there's like, or something at the very end. That is because when I was recording it, my preamp was fucking up, and I didn't know at the time because I don't record with any processing on, so all of this stuff was off. And all of this stuff was off because this is what the demo sounded like, but of course I took that all off because that sounds like garbage, and it really brought out all of the fluttering, and I didn't know it was doing that because I record with zero processing. And when I then came to put all my plugins on just to listen to it on the way to uni or something, I realized there was a lot of this buzzing really popping through. Actually, I can probably show you an example because it's still all, because if I just time frozen your room. Well, they've got all fuck's sake, just putting the ones with the volume would be nice. Why are they all... Oh, for fuck's sake. This is not good for making this under 10 minutes. See, you can see I was aware of the problem because there's a gate on it, and it didn't really fix it. Because if I... Time frozen your room, heartbreak tucking through you. There you go. You can tell it didn't do shit with the gate on. But I managed to figure out... Well, I didn't really figure out what the problem was. Okay, there's some stuff on all the stems, and that's just definitely so the vocals cut through a little more. So I know what caused it. It was all of the boosting and the increase in volume. This definitely is a lot louder if I take off the compressor on the song. It's just not as bad, clearly, because it's not nearly as loud. And boosting all the high end, because that's where the issue is in the preamp. It was just really focusing on like the mid-range and the real high end for some reason, and I couldn't get rid of it, and I'm not recording the song again because I don't think I'm going to do as well of a job the second time round, because it was a spur of the moment type thing. And that is throughout this entire song, including all the backgrounds and all of these, all of the throws and stuff. Yeah, it's in the song, you can hear it. Don't hold that against me. It's only when you boost it. Anyway, first things first, EQ on the vocals, just taking out all the low end. Time froze in your room, heartbreak tucking through you. Getting rid out the moneyness and just boosting a bit of presence in the vocal. Next thing, the stock Pro Tools compressor Bomb Factory 76. It's actually really good. It's on a 4:1 ratio. There you go, and it's on 4 attack and 7 on the release with the input. Time froze in your room. Yeah, I know. Heartbreak tucking through you. Crank that motherfucker. Fingers like my I guess bitter, so we both can know. Let's fall in love with eyes closed. Better not to know when the scars came. There you go. It took a while to finally get to 10 dB. Like, I'm just crushing the entire vocal. Next thing is Soothe. Funnily enough, with Jerry the Clown's vocal balance preset. And it simply says in the name, vocal balance. It's just to get rid of any harshness that the compressor may have brought up. Anything I might have missed in the EQ. And the final thing is a de-esser. That's it. That's the vocal chain. No, it doesn't need to be complicated. I say because I recorded them well. They were recorded well. It's just the doesn't really make me look very good. But it's there. We got some of these vocals all the way down here, which are classic tuning. This doesn't change. RVox just to bring it out slightly, with the gate definitely on because of the buzzing. You can hear it at the very beginning. I'm surprised I didn't cut that out. To make it underwater, get rid of everything except for the low end. Don't take too much, otherwise they're just gonna. And a little bit of reverb just to kind of make it a little special, kind of in the background type of thing. And that's for, well, all 6 of these really. Background vocals, very basic. You got your doubler with actually the direct on but turned down. That's very interesting. Why did I do that? Is so that the doubler, these bits obviously work on the sides, and I wanted to add the sides, and clearly I wanted to add that impact of the original in the middle recording take. So I've kept it there and just turned it down. It's got the exact same EQ except for the highs are taken out. If you didn't know, taking away some highs can make things feel further away. That's what I did. You got the compressor, which is not the exact same. The output is taken down, so they're just still slightly behind them, slightly less loud than the main vocals. Soothe, I think that's actually doing less as well. No, it is. It's the exact same. And the de-esser, absolutely taking out all those S's. They're in the background. I don't want the S's and the T's and the P's and the F's to all stack on top of one another. Here you go. Next is the delays, which, there you go. Exact same amount of processing I've always used. We gotta be brave. That's kind of drowned out, but it kind of gives it a slightly different texture, and that's nice. Yeah. Same processing. None of that changes, and all of this is the XM. Exciter, Saturn, and Air, they're just not used. They ain't there at all. And there's also no parallel compression on the backgrounds. I definitely wanted them to be more dynamic, and didn't want them to feel as in your face and brick heavy, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's no drums in this song at all. It is the only song without. It's the second song without drums, and that's it really. Not a lot of everything. Yeah. How long have I been yapping? Almost 10 minutes. Well, clearly I didn't do a good job of sticking to that. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.